On today's video, we're going to tell you all about all of the exciting things coming to the Raleigh Triangle, North Carolina area. These include projects that are in the works, changes to our international airport, new restaurants and shopping centers, and all of the residential neighborhood new developments that are coming to the area. One thing you'll notice about this list is Raleigh is growing. There's a tremendous amount of activity and growth going on all around the Raleigh and Triangle area that we can't wait to share with you. So without further ado, let's get at talking about North Hills. So North Hills, we've talked about a ton of times here on this channel. Definitely recommend you go back and check some of our walking tours. But this area is constantly under growth, constantly having change. And there's a whole area that's coming very, very soon where the former JCPenney's shopping building was in. If you know anything about what North Hills used to look like. One of the big pieces of this puzzle of this new development is the RH Gallery. We've talked about the RH Gallery coming many, many times here on this channel. There's only about 20 to 30 of these all over the planet, and it's a 3-level shopping mecca for all things RH, formerly Restoration Hardware. And on the roof is a very, very, very nice restaurant. So Raleigh is getting one of these. It's really, really a big deal that an RH Gallery is coming to Raleigh. It's opening sometime in the fall. We're hoping any day now to get some more information on it. We certainly are going to take you guys on a full tour of this thing as soon as it opens up. Super exciting, but this is just one of the pieces of North Hills that we're really excited to see. Another great piece of North Hills that we can't wait to open up, and it's mainly because we have a relatively unhealthy addiction to wine, and that is Foxcroft Wine Company. This is coming to the area where Midtown Grill used to be on the other side of North Hills. It is based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. It's a wine bar restaurant thing. Should be opening also in the fall of this year. Very, very excited about it. Tons of wines by the glass, tons of wines by the bottle, and tons of wines that you can sample. We've heard great things about this place, and we cannot wait for it to open up. There's also been a couple of things that has just recently opened up in the North Hills area that we want to share with you. First of those is Tamisha, and I may have completely butchered that. I apologize if you know how to properly pronounce it, but Tamisha is an Indian restaurant, very, very luxurious, great decor. In fact, they've won some awards recently for their amazing decor and vibe of this place. It's over in the North Hills on the other side where Capitol Grill, AC Hotel, all of that stuff is going on, not on the RH Gallery side, which is sort of the original side of North Hills. But anyway, Tamisha has a really, really great menu, really great cocktails. We went and had a really good time. It's definitely like an elevated twist on your average Indian restaurant. For those out there that love Indian food as much as we do, you know this would be definitely a great place to go. The only negative I would say of this place is it's really hard to get into it. There's always some demand for the reservations. We recommend you maybe go sit at the bar, get there early and that sort of thing, or plan a reservation about a month out. You should be successful, but that's probably my only knock on this place because it's been so successful so far. The other big opening that's happened recently in North Hills, Ruth's Chris Steakhouse reopened. So for those folks that have been longtime aficionados of North Hills, you know Ruth's Chris is one of the very first restaurants to open up in this complex. Well, the building Ruth's Chris was in was a one-story building, and so in order to maximize the use of that land, and during that time when they tore down the JCPenney building, they also took down the Ruth's Chris building. Ruth's Chris was not in Raleigh for the years that all this development was going on. They're finally back. They're on the first floor of a high-rise, literally sitting just about in their original location. We've been to Ruth's Chris, the new one. New decor, bright and sunny and airy. Again, a hard ticket to score. You're going to have to make a reservation fairly far in advance because of the popularity and the notoriety that Ruth's Chris has. And of course, being in North Hills, it's going to be very, very successful because so many people are milling around or going to North Hills, especially on weekends. Beyond that, there's a lot of stuff coming soon to North Hills. And of course, it's coming to that sort of RH area where JCPenney was. Among those, Altered State is, I believe, a women's clothing store. They're going to have their second location in the area. There's one in Crabtree Valley Mall in Raleigh. This one is going to be in North Hills. A place that I'm excited to try, even though I know zero about, it's called Captain Cookie and the Milkman. Apparently they have like cookies with ice cream cookie thing going on. I don't know what it is, but when you've got three of my favorite things, cookies, milk, and ice cream, you've got my attention, and so I'm very much counting down the days so we can report to you guys how great Captain Cookie and the Milkman is. A few other things that are coming to North Hills: Home Turf, Johnny O, J. Crew, Madewell, Mia's Brooklyn Bakery, Standard Beer and Food, Sweet Green, True Food Kitchen, and last but certainly not least on this list, the Village Tavern. For those North Carolinians out there, you know the Village Tavern is a Winston-Salem institution. It's been in Winston-Salem since 1984. Anybody that goes out to eat and happens to be in Winston-Salem, definitely Village Tavern is very high on their list. So we're certainly excited for this to come to North Hills as well. It should be a hot ticket and somewhere very, very popular to go to when you're coming into town to visit Raleigh, learn if Raleigh's right for you, or if you're one of us, the locals, who really knows about and loves Village Tavern. So that's all the stuff that we know so far coming to North Hills. There's certainly more and more growth going on, but that's not the only growth that we're seeing in the Triangle. The next place we want to tell you about is Smoky Hollow. This is a downtown development. It's office complex, apartments, shopping, restaurants, that sort of thing. And in fact, one of our favorite barbecue joints called Midwood Smokehouse is in Smoky Hollow complex. Definitely recommend you go try it. Great barbecue, great brisket. But we're not talking about barbecue brisket right now. We're talking about Madre. This is a new tapas restaurant that's just opened up literally just beside Midwood Smokehouse. They have an adventurous Mediterranean menu and atmosphere with Spanish small plates and motherly hospitality, we're told. Very much looking forward to trying Madre. And also right beside Madre is going to be a cocktail bar from the owners of Madre. They've not given the name to this place yet, but it promises to have batched cocktails, beer, wine, as well as small bites and charcuterie plates, that sort of thing. Also in Smoky Hollow, something that's in dire need in our market, a diner. Tucker Street Diner is coming to Smoky Hollow. It's going to be opening later this year, and it promises to have a new take on a all-day diner atmosphere vibe. Again, this is something we don't have a lot of in the Raleigh area, so very much looking forward to giving this place a try. The owners are Michelle and James Park, and they tell us that Tucker Street Diner will have a coffee bar, an all-day breakfast menu, and dishes blending the classics with a modern twist. Next up, we need to tell you all about the exciting things coming to the RDU International Airport. Did you know that the RDU Airport was rated the fastest growing airport in the entire United States, with a 22% increase in passenger traffic last year? Those numbers were helped by the addition of dozens of new flights into and out of the RDU Airport, including some newly added airlines that have come to RDU. Among those airlines, Lufthansa, Copa, Aeromexico, and Breeze Airlines. In addition, some other big news about RDU Airport: nonstop flights have been added to 3 international routes. Those are Panama City, Panama, Frankfurt, Germany, and Mexico City, Mexico. This makes for a total of 10 international non-stop airports that RDU flies into. Incidentally, one really great thing about that Panama City, Panama route is it's a great jumping off point to the rest of Latin America, so it was very much a major coup for RDU to get that route. In addition to all the growth with passenger traffic and the new international routes, nonstop routes, that are coming to or already at RDU, there's also some growth inside the terminals. First up, as you're in Terminal 2 going down the escalator to get to your gate, there's La Farm Bakery on the left, and on the right there used to be a Starbucks. Well, Black and White Coffee out of Wake Forest, North Carolina is now taking up that space where Starbucks was. We were just at the airport about a month ago, tried the coffee at Black and White. It was really good. They've got all kinds of like drip coffees and like lattes and things that everybody likes. Definitely highly recommended. It's great that you're also shopping local, which is never a bad thing. And in addition, there's a good number of new restaurants that are coming in 2024 and early 2025 to the airport. Among those include Adios. And this is, I love that name. Every time we talk about the airport and the new things coming, I love that someone named a restaurant Adios at an airport. This is by Oscar Diaz, who has the Cortez in downtown Raleigh and also another really great restaurant we hear in Durham. Bond Brothers Tap Room and Kitchen is also coming. Bongiorno and Son is coming. Butcher's Burger and Bar. Conniption Cocktails and Cuisine. Dunkin' Donuts. Guy's Pizza Joint, and this is Guy Fieri. Half Moon Empanadas. And last but not least, we need to tell you about Crawford's Genuine. This is opening in August. It's by noted restaurateur and chef Scott Crawford, who has a number of restaurants in the downtown Raleigh area. We don't know very much about what Crawford's Genuine is going to be like, but we're certainly excited based on Scott Crawford's reputation to give it a try. As I said, it should be opening any week now. Very, very excited. The other thing we need to tell you about the airport before we forget, for all those Starbucks aficionados / addicts like myself out there, fear not, Starbucks has not left Terminal 2. There's a location way down the way at the end. You can still get your Starbucks fix if black and white coffee is not for you. We also should not leave out Terminal 1, where primarily Southwest Airlines is. Raleigh Beer Garden is opening in the fall of 2024 in Terminal 1, so there's definitely going to be some activity over there as well. Next up, let's fly away from the airport. See what I did there? And head to downtown Raleigh. La Terrazza, which is on the rooftop of the Dillon Building complex in downtown Raleigh in the Warehouse District, opened up a few weeks ago. This is an Italian restaurant with some very cool craft cocktails and other libations for you to try. And it's really well known not only for the food, but also for the amazing views of downtown Raleigh. We gave this a try a few weeks ago, and one of the agents on our team is practically living there. About every time we check her Instagram, she's at La Terrazza, so if she likes it, we guarantee you need to give it a try as well. Again, really, really great views, very Instagrammable, really good food, really good vibe. Also in downtown, in the Ironworks Shopping and Entertainment District, is Jaguar Bolera. This opened up just a couple of weeks ago. They say they are an entertainment venue with really cool things to do beyond the food, such as cornhole, darts, and something called duck pin bowling. I'm assuming you cool kids out there know what I'm talking about, because I don't. Lots of other things going on, as well as got a really, really cool food concept going on. It's sort of a fusion between Southern cuisine and Mexican food. So they've given some descriptions about what this is like. It's sort of like pimento cheese with like habaneros in it and stuff like that. Sounds really, really good. Definitely a place that I would like to go try. From what I hear, it can be as fun as you want it to be or as quiet and relaxing and chill as you want it to be. We tend to head towards the more quieter side of life, so hopefully that will be a good sign for us. Definitely a place we're going to try, and we'll tell you guys how we think about this place, what we think about this place soon. The last two things we need to tell you about this place is desserts, which, you know, everyone loves desserts. Desserts are in a vending machine in this place. We're definitely gonna have to check that out and let you know how that is. As well, they have 73 self-serve beer taps on site, serving both alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks. Not sure what that's about, but again, definitely something to explore and report back to you. If you guys have been to this place, please comment below. Let us know what your thoughts are. Everyone out there is probably going to be curious and want to know what you think as well. Also downtown, we need to tell you about the new Kempton Hotel that is finally coming online. So this hotel is going to be on the site of the Brown Holiday Inn that's been downtown for many, many, many years. If you've ever been to downtown Raleigh, you will know what the hotel I'm talking about. The last day to reserve a stay at the Holiday Inn was June 30th. And as I said, it's going to be replaced with a Kempton, which is part of the Aichi Hotels and Resorts Luxury and Lifestyle Collection. This building will be owned by Tidal Real Estate Partners and is expected to be open sometime in late 2025. The Kempton will span the first 6 floors of a 20-story high-rise that will also include apartments. The hotel will have 179 guest rooms, approximately 20 suites, and meeting and event spaces. Next up, we need to tell you about an exciting project coming to Fuquay Varina, North Carolina. Long-time viewers of this channel know we are absolutely obsessed with Fuquay Varina, one of the best downtowns, plural, in all of the triangle. Well, Gold Leaf Crossing Shopping Center is coming to Fuquay very, very soon. This is a 100+ acre development. It will have shops and restaurants, as well as office space, and at least 350 apartments. And also, Target has just announced that they will be one of the major anchors for this shopping complex. The project is located near NC 42 and the new I-540 interchange in Fuquay-Varina, and it's sitting along US 401. One of the big negatives of Fuquay-Varina has always been that it has always felt a bit isolated, and to go do any of the major shopping you'd want to do, you're going to have to drive a bit. Well, this project, Gold Leaf Crossing, is going to solve a lot of those problems for the residents of Fuquay-Varina and make Fuquay-Varina an even more compelling place for people to move to. The next growth area we need to talk to you about is Fenton in Cary, North Carolina. We've talked about Fenton many times. It's an award-winning shopping, apartment, restaurant destination right in Cary. Amazing place. Well, Fenton continues to add new shopping and dining options all the time, including Crawford Brothers Steakhouse. We've already talked about Crawford's Genuine at the airport. Well, Scott Crawford is also opening a steakhouse, Crawford Brothers Steakhouse. It's due to open late fall 2024. It's been something that we've all been very excited about. Can't wait for it to open, and a lot of the general public in the area has been excited to try this steakhouse as well. In addition, Brewery Bavana is opening a second location, super well-known restaurant and brew pub in downtown Raleigh, just off of Moore Square. Brewery Bavana is coming to Fenton. No date has been announced when it's going to open, but everyone's really excited about that around here. As well, Doc B's restaurant is coming very soon to Fenton. Don't know much about this project, but definitely going to be excited to give it a try and report back to you guys here. So another really popular suburb of Raleigh is Wake Forest, North Carolina. This has been a town that we've talked about quite a bit on this channel. A lot of growth going on there, including Cha House, which has just recently opened up across the street from Heritage High School. Cha House is a Taiwanese cafe and tea house. This place has really good food with regular tea, boba tea, and coffee drinks, along with some really cool flavored slushies that we find ourselves trying just about every day. Definitely a place we recommend you go check out. Another development in Wake Forest that's seeing amazing growth is the Grove 98 project, where Wegmans is located. Already opened is Torchy's Tacos, Cava Mediterranean, Sleep Number Store, among many other options right there at the very front of Grove 98. But there's also some new development that's going on that's expected to open up in the next few months or early 2025. And in this phase 2, you're going to find Dry Bar, Dave's Hot Chicken, which I'm very eager to try, Five Guys Burgers, BB Bop Asian Grill, Piata Italian Street Food, Outback Steakhouse, and an O2 Fitness Gym. As we said, the buildings that these tenants are going to be inhabiting are currently being constructed now, so you can expect to enjoy some Italian street food, a Five Guys burger, or a blooming onion in Wake Forest very soon. So those are some of the new shopping and dining destinations that are coming to the Triangle, but we also want to give you the inside scoop on a couple of new construction housing developments that are coming to the Triangle as well. The first one we need to tell you about is Shinleaf Estates. These are custom homes starting at about $1.7 million currently. They are custom built homes by some of the very top builders here in our market that our team has had some great experience working with. 6 of the home sites are already under construction and are available for purchase. There's also 10 lots that have not gotten started yet that someone could decide on a custom home that they want to build of their very own. And with 4 of the home sites in this neighborhood, you're going to be able to choose your own builder. This project is to the north of Raleigh, near Wake Forest on Highway 98. It's already been very well received. Great piece of land. Having driven through it, looking at it for other clients, definitely something you want to check out if you're in that 1.7 and above price range. Next up, we need to tell you about the $3 billion Veradia project coming to Apex, North Carolina. This is a mixed-use development sitting on 1,200 acres in Apex along Highway 55. This project has been ongoing for many years. It's finally gotten approval and finally gotten underway. Very exciting. It's going to dramatically change Apex. When completed, this complex is going to have over 8,000 2,000 residential units, 3.5 million square feet of retail space, and 12 million square feet of commercial space. 1,100 single-family homes and townhomes will be part of phase 1 of this project, and 21 acres of this project will be set aside to construct a new elementary school. The partners of this complex will also be partnering with Wake Tech Community College to construct a new 340,000 square foot campus on 34 acres in this development. Amenities in phase 1 will include walkable green trails, dog parks, and bike paths. Eventually, this complex will have 4 softball fields, 6 tennis courts, and a 22,500 square foot community center. Next up, we need to tell you about Sanctuary at Falls Lake. This is another high-end neighborhood coming to North Raleigh. It will be a gated community, which has been very much in hot demand in our marketplace, with 28 heavily wooded home sites ranging up to 1 3/4 acres each home site. Prices in this neighborhood start at $3 million plus. And obviously this is a custom home community with some of our top builders in the marketplace. Very, very exciting project, just now getting underway. They've, I believe, sold a couple of the lots, but it is definitely an opportunity for someone that's in this price range to build the home of their dreams in North Raleigh. So if you're considering a move to the Raleigh Triangle area, contact us at the information below. We'll be happy to help you out. Check out this video. We think you're really gonna like this one as well. Like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.